Guys. So, today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about tips and stuff, money savvy tips to stay saved up. Okay, keep your money together, or at least have a little backup plan, because I've always been money savvy because I love money, I love hustling, I love grinding, I love being the best at whatever I'm doing. So, and I love to, I'm not one of those people. Ooh, I'm not one of those people who sits and like spends all their money like a stupid person, because look, I got a long life to live, right? So, um, today I'm wearing this boohoo like thing. I put some pictures on Instagram with it on, and actually doing this look. I just did this look in the shoot a few hours ago and handled my business because you guys know I'm always grinding. But yeah, it's actually a dress. I have leggings on with it because I like to relax, and because my ankle, I need to be able to like put one leg out and rest my ankle or whatever. But you can definitely wear it as a dress. I got mine in a little bit smaller. I usually would get like for a dress that's supposed to fit loose, I would probably get a size like 16. I got this in like a size 14 or 12. So yeah, you could check it out. I think if I find out the name of the Boohoo dress, then I'll let you guys know. But it's on Boohoo Plus and it's on there right now. So you could check it out, and I would just search brown satin dress or brown silk dress. So yeah, also money savvy tip. I think this was only about $20, $25. So yeah, you can definitely check it out. So I'm gonna be talking about money savvy tips today, which is like what I normally am good at, because I've always been really good with spending, saving, maximizing, doing all the proper things with my money. So this will help you out if you're broke, or if you are grinding but you need some help knowing where to put your money, because I think that's very important, is when you're grinding and you need to know where to put your money, because it can really determine your outcome. Middle class, like you are born into money but you don't know what to do with it. There's a lot of people like that. Then there's people who are like rich but they still don't know what they're doing with their money. A lot of people just use money. They don't know how to they just spend money. They don't know how to use it. That's normally what I say. So my first tip, when I was broke, I always would have two jobs, because I grew up in the hood, and my mom was definitely able to get us whatever she could, but it was up to us to really get it, okay? And I wanted to get it. I don't care where I came from. I was like, look, it's all these people out here getting money. I'm going to get some too. That's just the bottom line. I don't care where I came from, where I'm at, what I'm going through. Everybody out here is not more special than me, and if there's money to be getting, I'm going to be getting it. So I don't do those little games and long threads online like everybody else be doing about not getting money, because I'm just like, ain't nobody more special than me, that they are more deserving of a better lifestyle, because I'm it. So that was just my whole approach to it. So when I was working, I always had a main job, and then I would have a side job that had tips, right? So I think it's cool if you have two jobs that pay bi-weekly or monthly or whatever like that, but I always think having the tips are always handy, because that's money you can use, especially because I used to ride Metro, and Metro, you gotta pay. They don't have no card machines on the buses. So I had to make sure I had change. I had to make sure I had change to get home and stuff, and not taking it from my check. Then you can maximize, you can work to get extra tips or whatever. And I always made sure I gave the best service so I would get extra tips. So yeah, I was legit with that. So yeah, having a side job is always tips. Waitressing, doing stuff like behind the bar, like it's a lot of little pop-up vegan making your salad bowl like Chipotle style type of restaurants, so you can do that. And they pay you out tips at the end of the night, or you can do waitressing, stripping, whatever pays out tips at the end of the night. You can have that on top of your main job. I feel like every good hustler with money knows this. Like, every good hustler with money, and that's for anybody. Like, I'm talking about from broke people, like people that's lower class, lower middle class, like middle class and up. Everybody knows that. So then what else would I do? So I had started making sure I was maximizing my money by looking up diets. So I'm always doing a bunch of research before I get into something, because I never want to put myself in a weird position, right? So I used to make sure I had a very specific diet that contained health with protein, carbs, and vegetables, protein and everything, making sure I had everything. So what I used to do is I used to go to Aldi. There will be Save a Lot there, or even like Rite Aid or CVS or anything. And my main diet was chili, either with beans, usually with the beans or without the beans. Chili, rice, jasmine rice or regular rice, butter, just to add flavor. I didn't use a lot of salts and seasonings and stuff, because honestly it just makes me really dehydrated. But if I had some, then I would use some. So I'm gonna start over. Chili, with or without beans, rice, butter, and then I always had bread, of course, and then I would make sure I had eggs, and of course I will always make sure I had spinach or romaine lettuce. And with that, and like a pack of chicken or steak, I would choose one each week. A pack of chicken or steak, and I would pre-cut my meals, and that all together comes up to, it's usually about $30 to last you about a week of groceries. If you get coupons, like I used to coupon or get real close with the people at the grocery store, then you even better, because they'll help you with even more savings. So yeah, respect the people at the grocery store, because they will help you out. Okay, they will definitely help you out. Okay. So that's like $30 per week. So it would cut down, and of course you would stretch it out. You're not having like, zero food in the refrigerator, but it would stretch it out so that you have extra money at the end of the month. So let's say, let's keep it real. Let's say you only making about $1,200 a month with rent with your main job, right? And that's $600 every 2 weeks. I know they're paying a little bit more now, but let's keep it real. I'm just gonna go there. So let's say you're making like $600 every 2 weeks, right? You're gonna take about $30 of that, let's say every week or per week, and that cuts it down to $120 per month on groceries. And because 30 times 4, and that's if you buy it every week. You don't even have to buy stuff every week, because certain things are going to run out. Like, you might run out a can of beans or something, and that's another thing. You could buy a can of beans for like 60 cents or 99 cents to really stretch it out even more. So yeah, I'm telling you, I was on it. And you can also buy corn that's like 60 cents or $1 or something with your tips, to even stretch it out even more. Okay, and cut up that lettuce and that spinach. Not only are you having a balanced diet, a really, really balanced diet, but it's filling and it's affordable. So anybody can do that for real, and it really does save you more money than eating out and stuff like that. And it's good. Another thing that I did was, I am a big fan of Acorns. So Acorns app is an app where you connect it to your account and they round it up. So I put my Acorns down to, I do roundups of about 40 cents. I don't do roundups of like the whole dollar or whatever, because it's like, I don't want y'all taking all my money, because they still charge you for that account. It's still $5 to open the account, and I don't want them like overtaking too much. I just needed something that was going to have, like, take little bits and pieces here and there, like literally like oh my gosh, a fly in here. Take a little bit here and there like let's say like it's taking about $7 a week, bit by bit though, like 40 cents here, 50 cent there, 40 cents here, 50 cent there, and putting it away. And then I would delete the app off of my phone, email myself the passcode and the passcode and my email or whatever my login information was, and delete the app. And then I would not go back to it until I got in like a real serious position, like an emergency fund position, like, oh, I didn't make enough this month to cover my bills plus my cell phone bill. Although I would just call a guy to get my cell phone bill, but if I didn't feel like doing that, I always had my Acorns app to back me up, and that's for anybody. Like, anybody can use the Acorns app. So, because it's only $5 to start out, and it's really it's worth it. It really is worth it. I still have an Acorns account, on top of my other ones. Okay, so a big thing that I always put it like to mind is no matter where I was working or how much I was making, I made sure to save about 10% of what I was making at the end of the year. And I'm telling you, did you see that diet that I just had? I would cut down everything. I would not even go out, okay? I would cut down everything. If guys were coming around, they were definitely contributing to that. Because I don't care if I only made 25,000 a year. That 10% is definitely going to be showing up. That 2,500 is definitely going to be showing up at the end of the year and around tax time to even double up even more. Because I'm not working all year to have $0 in my account after the whole year. I'm not doing it. I swear to you, I will make sure everything is cut off so that I make sure that I get there, okay? And I definitely did. So every time, anywhere that I am, it financially, I always made sure that made a way, and I'm trying to tell you guys different ways that you can do it. That it was 2,500 or 10% of whatever I made that year, because it's no way that I did all of this work and labor and emotional labor and I had nothing to show for it at the end of the year. I would despise that. So that was very important. 10% at the end of the year of savings. 10% of whatever you earned, whatever you made, 10%. Just keep that in mind. Whatever you're making. So if you're making 60,000 a year, make sure that you can if you can, try your hardest to make a way to do 10%. And if it's even doing your diet, or let's say cutting out a gym membership, or and just going running and doing your workouts in the house, because that was something I used to do too. Let's say that or it's selling certain stuff on the side, and that's where I'm going to go to next. So another way that you can make extra money is selling certain stuff on the side, whether it's like you would have to have a little bit of money. So now we're moving up now. So let's say you have like $1,000, right? And you trying to flip it to being like 2,000 or more. So you can take about 200 of that and buy a bulk of earphones, because this is always recession proof. Everybody's always buying earphones. A bulk of cheap ass earphones, and start up an account either on Amazon or it used to be easier, like just to sell certain earphones, because everybody knew each other. But sell it on Amazon. You can also buy a bulk of, what was the other thing? Oh, always moisturizers, earphones that are recession proof. Fake gold chains, they're recession proof too, and they really don't cost a lot. Like, you can go on AliExpress and buy some fake chains, some fake gold chains for like 10 cents each at 25, like for 25 of them, and that is like 10 times 25. Like, that's like, what is it? Hold up, I don't want to do this math wrong, and I don't even know why. It's probably because I've been drinking. $2.50, right? And please tell me if I did that wrong. Oh my gosh. 10 times 25. Oh yeah, I'm right. 20 $2.50, or they probably more now, like $1. So $25. Sell these gold chains for like $4 each, and there you go. You done flipped it 4 times, okay? So people are always buying that stuff. Now that money might come in a little bit slower depending on how many people are buying them. But you definitely can keep that money, like build it up in an account, like connected to your PayPal or something like that. Especially if you have a brand or something like that where you're already selling fashion items, and or people want to buy like fashion items from you, you can definitely do that, and it's really easy to flip. um Another way that I am really savvy with money is I definitely cut down my lifestyle. I set goals. Okay, so I have multiple, actually multiple boards of things that need to be accomplished and really organized, and I set goals, quarterly goals, like sometimes monthly goals depending on how small they are. um, and keep track of myself, and I always did that even when I wasn't making a lot of money. I will always keep quarterly goals, like or monthly goals that I was trying to make, because this keeps you at bay. I don't care if you want to set even if you want to set your goal to be to get a certain car or something that you're probably not going to even drive or that you don't need. Make sure that you just keep that goal, because my goal when I used to save was to get, actually, a Mustang. And it's so funny because the guy I'm dating actually drives one. And That is so funny. So I used to I that was like my thing. I wanted a Mustang so bad. Now I do not even drive. I don't even think about driving, but the fact that I kept that in mind all the time is what helped me to save and be savvy, cuz I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this Mustang. I got to get this Mustang, girl. So I never got the Mustang. I don't even want that car anymore. Now I'm looking at even way more expensive cars, but I was just so pressed to get it that I was like, yeah, anything to get this Mustang. But it was just like keeping that goal in mind was what kept me on track. You know, even though I didn't get the Mustang and I don't even care to have it now, it just always kept me on track, and it kept me good with getting a routine for my savings. So that's really important. I'm trying to think what else that I have. Oh, this is very important. Log off of social media sometimes and go learn something. Like, I don't care if you, well, log on some other type of social media to learn something. I don't care if you're like watching random videos on business or investing or real estate. Force yourself to watch like 5 to 15 minutes of videos just learning something new. Last week, I was just watching videos on how to learn how to sculpt. I don't have no clay. I don't even have no time to sculpt. But I was like, you know what? If I got some time one day, I don't know how to do that shit. So, like, everything. I'm always watching random investors. I'm always watching even people who are bad with money, because it just keeps me, it's just a reminder, like, wow, I'm never going to be like that guy. But it's funny watching him spend all his money, though. Like, I'm always looking at people that's bad with money, because it's like, damn, it's so crazy, like, to like think, like, just live like that, like you have no tomorrow. And yeah, I don't care. I have respect and goals for my future and my family that doesn't even exist yet. And I'm sorry, I don't do that. But, and I definitely am not trying to impress random people online, because they ain't gonna pay you shit after you spend all that money trying to impress them. They're not gonna pay you shit, okay? People message me thank yous all day about making money off me. They don't send me nothing, okay? So don't be trying to impress these people online. They don't care. They trying to get their stuff and they're trying to go. Like, that's why I'm so happy that I'm in a business where I can just do me all the time. Love it. Um So yeah, I would just watch random videos about investing, even real estate, and I don't really care about buying like real estate to sell or anything, especially at this point. But just learning about it, just 5 to 10 minute videos a day, or just watching one video, or reading something online, or reading something online about real estate, or like somebody trying to, like, I would literally type in, how do you pay for a $5 million home, just because I want to see how they're doing it and how they are affording that shit, because it's just so beyond me that I just want to be in their business. So I just be looking it up. That's what I be doing. How do you pay for $1 million car? What do you have to qualify for? And this stuff is just for me to just know other people's business. But now that I know it, now I know how to do it myself. I even like doing taxes. I taught myself how to do that at work. Actually, doing the wrong thing at work, I was like, "How do you do taxes?" Because I taught myself. Um, but yeah, you guys got to log off social media, and you also have to have the hunger to want to do these things for yourself, because all this whole message don't mean shit to you if you're not trying to do nothing for yourself, or you're not trying to get somewhere in your life, or you don't have no goal or no plan for your life. Like, it's not gonna do nothing for you. You just gonna be another one of those people online that's crying all day, acting like everybody who got something didn't do shit for it, or don't do shit for it, and they just sit around. Like, I work all day long, okay? I did a shoot today. I filmed a video, this video, edited. I've talked to about 40 of my clients today, okay? Sending out at least 40 emails, and I'm still not done. And it's about 11 o'clock at night, okay? So, you guys, if you don't want it, it's not going to come to you. Because something that you don't want is really just beyond you. It's just out in the ether. So you just got to get that tunnel vision, because none of this stuff is going to make sense to you or even be important. None of this is going to be important to you. So yeah, if you guys have extra tips or whatever that you want to add, like in a little comment section or whatever, then yeah, you can do that. If some of these tips actually work for you, then let me know on Instagram, Twitter, or in the comment section below. I don't know. I don't know about the comment section below, because YouTube people, I don't know, y'all be wilding out on here because can't nobody see what your face look like. So I don't know. But yeah, just hit me up and let me know on Actual Black Mermaid, or on Instagram, or ABM Imani underscore Yvonne 2 on Twitter. And I will be talking to you guys later. I hope you like the tips. And let me know if you want some more. Love you guys. Bye.